young black entrepreneurs.
Yes, braxtonncherry and braxtonncherry. Introduce yourself again, give them the social media, and then we're going to get right into this interview.
Facts.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Bray, CEO of Flight Skully. Instagram, juiceman_cherry. Make sure you got 2 N's.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Braxton Cherry. Instagram, braxtonncherry, CEO of Swanky Lifestyle.
I am tight, raw dust radio. I am tight, raw dust radio. Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Catch us on the radio. Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Catch us on the radio.
Tell us how y'all started and where y'all came from so the people can get an idea of who y'all are.
Alright, well, first off, we from New Bern, North Carolina, 252 representatives. We started Flight Skully back in 2013. Kind of worked together on it. Pretty much, we've been going up since then. We've been off and on first 2 years, 14 to 15. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really do too much, but we was still in it. Then shoot, 2016, that's when we really took off with it, and we was like, hey, we're gonna make it happen.
Facts, hey, that's what's up. Gotta go home with enough with this shit, bro. Right. So like, once you realize like you put everything into Flight Skully, what was that moment that you just was like, bro, this shit gonna take off, brother. I need this shit to take off, brother. Anything else happen in my life or not, I'm putting my all in the Flight Skully. This is my shit.
I mean, shoot, we've been in the fashion shoot since we was small, so I mean, it really wasn't too much, but I mean, we've been hungry, you know what I'm saying? So like, we always been putting in that work, we always trying to get to the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to put on for the city.
Got to, always.
Nah, that's real, man, for sure.
For real.
What I really want to ask y'all, man, what does it really take to like really do what y'all do, man? Like really like starting the clothing line and everything. Like what work goes into like doing everything that y'all do? Because you know I know it takes a lot. You know, I'm having to ship out packages every day. You know, dealing with online orders. You know, running the social media pages, staying active, all that stuff. So tell us what that looks like.
Man, it's a consistent basis. Like, you gotta be on top of your game pretty much every minute. Cause you never know, like, man, you might be just sitting down, you might just get 10 orders out the blue. Now you gotta go set that up, you gotta keep inventory updated, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep designing, cause you can't release the same stuff over and over. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be washed up, it's gonna be dead. So you gotta keep new stuff all the time. And I mean, you gotta go with what's the flow. Like what everybody like, you gotta go with that. But at the same time, you gotta have your little twist to it.
Yeah,
so you make yourself different.
So like when you see trends in like all this like stuff like Supreme and Babe and Virgil doing V-Lone and Off-White, like what inspiration drives y'all? Like what do y'all see as like trends that y'all put towards y'all clothing line, so to say? And like what makes y'all stuff different and so catchy and flashy?
I say the biggest thing is just trying to be different, like trying to go the opposite way of what the bigger brand's doing so you can stand out. Because I feel like a lot of people is going to go that route just because Off-White did it or Nike did it, Gucci did it. Now they feel like I got to do that in order to get on.
Right.
But the biggest thing is to stay original, stay who you are.
So like, how do y'all keep that like creative mindset, always constantly coming up with, you know, different merch and stuff, and like knowing the right times to put out stuff and knowing when to do certain releases and stuff? Like, how do y'all go about that?
And most importantly, it's all about repetition. It's just like when you playing basketball, you got that same shot over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? It's all about repetition. So if you're doing it all the time, new stuff come to mind, you know? And then another thing, like, you gotta know it's all about the demand. So like when this whole COVID thing came out, shoot, I got on the sewing machine, I started making masks. I was like one of the first ones to make masks. So I mean, that really was like a big thing at the point. It was like, yo, everybody need a mask because ain't nobody trying to get sick, ain't nobody trying to get it, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out what's the demand, and then at the same time, you gotta know like when and when not to do it.
Okay, supply and demand, that's the way to the top.
Can y'all name some other ways y'all been like, you know, doing things during this pandemic to, for the community and stuff? Because I saw on Braden page, y'all got like certain items that y'all selling now that kind of going with this COVID and stuff. So I want y'all to talk about that.
Oh yeah, we got the masks, we got the Black Lives Matter t-shirts, I Can't Breathe t-shirts. What else we got?
No justice, no peace.
Yeah, no justice, no peace. Yeah, just trying to stay in the mix and being current.
Yeah. But now I also see y'all had like hand sanitizer and like laundry and stuff too.
Yeah, pretty work.
Hey man, I need an ounce, man. I'm about to holler at you, man.
Yeah, so, pretty work, care product.
So how did y'all promote yourself coming up? Like how did y'all get y'all name out, and like to further on that, how do y'all plan on growing on that and improving on that so that y'all continue to grow y'all brand?
Hometown, we got kind of like our last name is kind of big, so hometown we already had the eyes on us, right? And then we carry ourselves well, so that brings it too.
Fact, yeah, you did say y'all was already on the drip early, so they definitely knew who y'all were.
And it stood out to me that you said is that you guys pretty much carry yourselves well, you know what I'm saying, with y'all last name like being real big in y'all hometown. Can you please give advice to these young brothers that's out here, you know what I'm saying? Just, let them know some stuff that they can do, like pretty much keep their nose clean, staying around like the right people and stuff, because that people don't realize, but like that plays a part into like your brand, so like anything that you do, anything that you say, anybody, like people that you be around, that can really affect your brand and like in a major way if you don't play it out the right way. So I just need you to talk on that real quick for me.
That definitely plays a part, because if you hanging around a group of people that's not doing nothing all day, and you trying to get somewhere, eventually 9.9 times out of 10, that's gonna rub off on you. So you're gonna find yourself slacking, being lazy, when you really gotta be working hard in order to achieve what you really want to achieve.
We all got some in mind to collab with.
So I'm gonna say this. I mean, it ain't too many brands that I actually want to collab with, but I would like to, pick their brain a little bit and learn some stuff from them. But I mean, it ain't too many brands I want to collab with. But like artist wise, like dealing with them, I mean, I would, the biggest artists, Meek Mills, or Baby, all them, all them. I collab with them all day long. But brands wise, I ain't trying to really do that too much. But I will if they need help, or I try to do what I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I want everybody to eat, but like actually collabing with another brand, I ain't really for it.
I kind of commend that. Keep it to yourself.
So
keep
with
all the money in your pocket.
So with Flight Skully and Swanky Lifestyle, like, and both of y'all can answer this question separately, but how do y'all want y'all customers to feel when they put on these clothing?
Sure. So that's my whole thing. Like me, we together. We dropped this coat. It's called the Rich Sherlin. So like my whole thing with that coat, I was like, man, when you put this on, I want you to feel like, yo, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, sure, when you see me step, hey, you know what's going on. It's all like, hey, I got that bread.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see me from afar. Mm-hmm. It's just like, hey, you go to the club, most of the time, everybody wanna be known in there. Mm-hmm. So shoot, you gonna do what you gotta do. And I wanted that coat to do that. Yeah, I wanted that coat to do that. Same thing with the silks. You know what I'm saying? The silks, hey, everywhere we go,
like shine.
Silk is something else, boy.
I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Mess around, get the do-rag with it too, man.
Yeah, they got the do-rags too.
Oh, they got the do-rags too?
Yeah, they got the do-rags.
Hey, got the whole set. I seen they got the socks too and everything.
Yeah, they ain't playing no games with it. They got their foot on their necks, man.
But so give us the meaning behind Flight Skully and Swanky Lifestyle.
Alright, so Flight Skully, basically, I'm gonna break it down real simple. It's turning dreams to reality. The flight comes in, you taking off, and the Skully, I mean, that's your brain. So you take what you dreaming or what your thoughts is, and you take off with it and, you know what I'm saying, make it happen.
Swanky Lifestyle, Swanky means stylish, luxurious, and expensive. So stylish, luxurious, and expensive way of living.
Okay, so outside of like the clothing brand, what like in life do you want to accomplish outside of like that brand, growing your brand?
Sure. I mean, me, I want to touch people that feel like they ain't got no hope. I want people to know, like, man, there is a way. You know what I'm saying? You see it happening all the time. Might not be from where you at, but I want to let people know, like, man, it's a way you can make this happen, no matter what the circumstances is.
Yeah, definitely want to make sure people believe in themselves. That's one of the biggest things for the key to success. You gotta believe in yourself in order to achieve your goals. That's where it started. It starts within yourself.
That's definitely real, man. I deal with a lot of people that, they really don't know how to go about certain things, you know what I'm saying? They got excuses, or, they don't know, like, how can they get certain products, or how can they get with different vendors and stuff. Like, what's some words of encouragement that you can, like, give them and stuff like that? To just get out there and, like, start their own business, man, for real.
Take action, because little do you know, you can find the resources that you need quick. You just got to put in the work to actually look for it and find it. So yeah, I say take action and be about what you say.
Yeah, a lot of people though, a lot of thing is I see is everybody want a handout, man. So like, how you gonna expect to get something if you ain't even really working? Like, ain't nobody gonna give it to you. So you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, you gotta take it upon yourself. At the end of the day, shoot, it's you versus you.
That's real. That's real.
Cancel these days, all this cancel culture. Gucci was once canceled because they was putting blackface on their clothing and stuff. How do y'all feel like y'all appeal to other races to where y'all won't, y'all won't be facing cancellation?
I try to interact with all races, if you get what I mean. So I don't want to just be just for the black folks or just for the white folks. I want to be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of brands out here that's got all races. So that's pretty much the lane I'm trying to go with.
Yeah, if you want to be big with it, you gotta cover all angles.
Yeah, be global, not local.
Yeah, that's what be killing me. Like, you got these people that buy your clothes and stuff, and you out here you're not doing your research on what you putting on it and stuff, and you like embarrassing people, you're embarrassing yourself, and you offending people. So, I definitely think you gotta go out and look out who you trying to represent and what you're trying to represent.
Target audience.
Didn't Gucci say that he was getting a line at Gucci or some shit like that?
He probably did. I mean,
he did.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I mean, that's his name, you know what I'm saying? And Dapper Dan, he got his line and stuff now, but
Gucci was supposed to have his own clothing brand. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was. He was. Like when he first got out, I remember promo and that.
Yeah, he probably had a little collection or something, I'm not really into hot fashion like that, so I don't really pay attention to stuff like that, All these people out here saying, they don't want any black people wearing their clothes, man. I won't.
Right. Honestly, I won't spend my money with you. I can spend my money elsewhere.
Right. So what's in store for the 2020 for this season and next season for both lines?
Alright, so today I actually released a whole silk set called Flossing. I got 6 different colors. You know what I'm saying? It's been, people been waiting on it for a while, but I had to, get all the details right. But yeah, we just dropped that today this morning right before we came in here. So
that's what's up.
How can they get that?
Check out flightskully.com. It'll be, as soon as you pull up the website, it'll be right there, right in front of you.
Awesome. Cop that silk set, man.
What colors you say y'all got?
Sure, we got black, orange, red, blue, green, white.
That green,
that
green might do a little something.
Green crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold it.
That green gonna go hard with the metallic floors too.
Oh yeah,
green metallic floors, like come on.
Yeah, them hard.
Most definitely. I did have a question for y'all though. I don't know if y'all answered this in the beginning and thing, but I want to know how y'all feel about doing something like as far as like a women line, like a bikini set or something like that. It's something like real smooth for the women too, because sometimes I want my lady to match my fly too. So if I got on some Flight Skully, you know what I'm saying, I want her
some his and hers.
I want some him and her set. So how y'all feel about that?
So actually, I got a set that I'm about to drop for the females. Actually, I was gonna drop it this week, but I was like, man, I can't hold these silkies too much back. So I went on ahead and did that. But next week, I'm gonna drop the women set or whatever. But I mean, I done dropped some like bra and panties for the females and everything about a year or two ago. But I mean, we've been in and out with the females, but we gonna try to stay more consistent with it.
Yeah, I feel like the females take the brand to the next level.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
They
on the ground.
Put it like this. I feel like
lounge shorts.
I feel like girls could wear anything right. A dude can mess it up. A dude could wear something and put some ball outs on with the shirt. Like, why?
Why would you mess up the shirt?
So girls definitely elevated. So y'all brothers, y'all got two different brands. Yeah. What's the competition like?
I mean, it ain't really no competition. Cause I mean, I feel like I'm part of his brand, he part of my brand. Right. It's all like that. You know, it's all in house. So we working together. If he feel like I need to do something, he'll tell me. If I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he need to do something, so I tell him. So I mean, it's really all in house. We work together, and eventually we gonna collab. If anybody I'm gonna collab with, it'll be my brother. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I ain't going with it.
Yeah, we push each other too, so we make sure each other take it to the next level. We ain't cutting no slack.
Not at all.
Nah, I definitely respect that, because that's almost kind of like your accountability partner, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody that, you know, y'all like pushing each other on the way, y'all motivating, like, come on, big bro, come on, little bro, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get this moving, let's keep it going, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely respect that. You always need somebody like that, for real. That's how you stay on your P's and Q's, for real.
Always.
You know, because it's easy, like with society going on, man, it's easy to get distracted with everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? Being on social media and stuff. You know, it can be draining, but you know, doing what y'all do, you know, it takes a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to stay active on social media, you know what I'm saying? You got to engage with your followers, you know what I'm saying? You always got to constantly know what's going on, seeing what's new. You got to keep your ear to the streets all the time, so you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but just showing your face, you know what I'm saying? You got to make guest appearances every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Because people, they want to be invited to your lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? They want to see everything that y'all doing and shit. So I definitely respect that, for real.
It's definitely gonna get more crazy too.
Yeah, what else y'all got planned in store?
Just the Swanky relaunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swanky been rebranding for about a year now.
Okay. That's what's up, bro.
The main thing was just bring the lifestyle to life. Like I told y'all, Swanky means stylish, luxurious, and expensive. So every time when you see Swanky, that's what you need to think of.
And you gotta be ready to spend some money.
Yeah. So hey, when we drop again, it's definitely gonna get more crazy.
Come back crazy, son.
I know
y'all coming out with some more summer stuff, or y'all just going straight to fall after the silk set?
Nah, we got some more summer stuff. We really just getting started.
Okay, same again.
Nah, that's real.
I know, like to hear.
I know. So you know, I just graduated, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Back on like in the college area, you know what I'm saying? We big on area code and stuff. And I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, but was it y'all that started like the little 252 shirts and stuff or whatever? I was like, bro, nah, that was like kind of dope, bro. That kind of like put. But you see what I'm saying? Them shirts was just going everywhere. Bro. I'm like, yo,
it ain't work.
Where y'all get these shirts from, man? I need something from the non-don. You heard me?
Shout out to y'all, cause you know y'all did that. But we do got put on for the port.
We got, you know, we represent the port city, you know, we right down the road from y'all, you know what I'm saying? We still support 252, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's all love, you know that.
Yeah.
It's all love.
But yeah, we about to get into pop culture. You know, we still got the Cherry Boys with us. How y'all feel about, you know, Ye signing this 10-year deal with Gap?
It's a big move for him. It's a big move for us as a people to show that somebody your color can do that. At that level. So it was big for that, and just big.
Yeah, right. Honestly, if anybody needs to do it, it needed to be Kanye, because I think Virgil kind of fucked himself up.
Yeah.
And I mean, other than Virgil and Kanye, who really is still in like the clothing industry and that we look at now? Is that Rocky?
I definitely say the same thing. He was perfect fit.
Yeah, like he was the perfect fit, and we already know Ye can make clothes that everybody want to wear. It's just
that's gonna be crazy. People are gonna be wearing $300 shoes and like $10 t-shirts.
yeah,
it's just funny.
I think,
but it's gonna be easy though.
My whole thing is it's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be plain. I feel like it's gonna be just plain Yeezy wear.
That's how Yeezy was though. That's how Yeezy was. Yeezy was
It
plain.
better not
It
have
just
the
looked
holes in
rugged.
that shit. Yeah, the shit just look rugged.
It's definitely gonna be plain though.
I know y'all gonna tap into the shoe market real soon, man. I know y'all. I know y'all trying to.
Yeah, so
Tap into
I mean, so we got slides right now. That was just the beginning stuff, but yeah, we definitely working on some shoes. You know what I'm saying? We done came up with a few mock-ups. We just gotta put it into play. That's all.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. You get that markup. See that?
So is it gonna be like is it like a lifestyle shoe or is it like more of a sneaker?
I would say more of a sneaker, but I mean, we done designed a few, so it's like it's different type of ones. Like you got the runners, then you got like, you know, something I would call a retro type deal. So, you know, I'm trying to do different angles.
Just for real.
Nah, I
Got it. That Nike running, the Nike lifestyle, Nike sport type shit.
No cap. I'm gonna need you to give me some advice and my other people some advice, man. If we order these silkies, man, we need to know what shoes we need to put on our feet, man.
I mean,
because for real,
you don't need
it's so many ways you can. It's so many ways you can probably go about that. But I want to know like the right like what's the best like shoe we probably need to have on our foot, like with the silky shirts and everything.
You gotta educate this man
like
style.
Cause I mess around, try to throw on like, cause like I said, give me like the Miami Vice type vibe. You know what I'm saying? I want to put on like, you know, my open toe, you know, my Jesus sandals on some stuff. But nah, I'm not trying to. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But they know what I'm talking about.
That's the type of nigga to wear them with Ugg boots.
Stop.
He gonna play some Chelsea boots on.
Right. As long as you want the smooth vibes, as long as the shoes fire, you can't really go wrong. Like it's very versatile, so you can go with the Jesus slide, the open toe, still be good.
It's all about how you move.
You gotta know how to rock it. You gotta be confident what you're wearing.
Yeah, that's your main thing. If you're confident, then sure, you're good.
Nah, I definitely feel that.
Nigga need a pedicure first.
Hey, some people ain't on that level yet, man.
You right.
Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Catch us on the radio Saturday.